I love that you're just laying in the snow with your head in the wall. He looks like, oh my god, that was creepy. I was like, he looks like he's having an existential crisis, and he goes like, Soul Simmers, welcome back to a brand new episode of the Pack Legacy Challenge. A legacy challenge where every generation is a new pack and we get to play through all of them. We are back with Miles in the, I was gonna say again, repetition space, because my brain continuously wants to literally translate this, but the rehearsal space that they have. I actually downloaded some items. I went online, I was like, give me all the mods for bands and festivals and blah, blah, blah. And I got a bunch of them, and I'm very excited to check out the CC specifically that I've downloaded, which comes with more instruments, including a drum kit. And this is the part that I'm most excited for, because I think that's going to be super cool for this space. So I think I'll just have to search for it and then see if I can fit it somewhere on this stage, or if I'm going to have to make the stage bigger. I also downloaded 2 different versions from 2 different packs, but at this point I'm thinking maybe it's actually the same item, although both of them I think come from The Sims 3, and it's a remade item for The Sims 4, but they look super identical, so I don't really think it matters that much. I think, no, they're literally the same item, so it doesn't really matter that much, but I think this is so cool. And then the one, the pack that I have over here, the one from Necrodog, actually has so many more instruments that are functional. So I think I am yet again going to swap around some things in this space to make sure that I can make the stage a tile bigger. I think that this is going to be so fun if we have even more instruments in this space. I had a great time shopping for more things. I was like, let's go, let's add more stuff into this space, or let's add more instruments. That's not the right stairs row. I wanted to use those, the very basic ones. And then I think I'm gonna just have to squish this as close as possible. And then I think my biggest challenge here might be the fridge, I think. So over here, it is accessible. I think both of the items are still usable. Let's see if the Sims will get any rooting issues if I have it over here. I hope not. They should be able to go on the stage now. Ooh, that's not what I meant to do. Let's move these lights out so that they're not as much in the way, and also they still light the stage. And then I'm gonna have to kind of redo this setup, I guess. So I feel I should put some things reversed, because I think then it will actually look good as soon as they're using it. Oh, that jumps down. That is frustrating. There we go. I think then this guitar might have to go somewhere else as well. Maybe I don't want the violin, actually. She is still playing guitar, but I kind of want to move that guitar. I think the drum kit would fit nicely in this corner. And then I think, yeah, there we go. She also resets. So let's put these like this. We have the 2 mics, which I think can be closer together. And then if we have them slightly angled, it will look fun if the Sims are actually using them. And then we have the drums back here, which I think they will be able to go around that. And then I will have to search for the other items from this creator. I have found the functional sax. That's the one that I kind of wanted to have, because that is so fun. I just feel that is just perfection. Then we have 2 guitars, that could be a bass and a normal guitar. Then we have 2 singers, drums, keys, and a sax. I feel that's just perfect. There's also a flute. I think handpan is amazing, but I don't think that necessarily works for this band. They also have a functional kalimba, which I think is also super fun. This pack in general is just so amazing. I keep forgetting what it's called, but the creator is Necrodog, so I think if you look for that, you should be able to find it, functional instruments, etc. But the fact that it comes with so many different ones is amazing. But I think this is gonna be super duper cool. So let's see, now that we have the new items and I press play, let's see if they're gonna kind of pick up some things. Someone's mixing. I don't know what she is doing. Can I reset you? Because I feel you're not doing anything, but you should pick up an instrument. Okay, she's reset. Pick up an instrument. I kind of want you to play drums, honestly. Play a song. Song 1. Oh, he cannot access it. Oh, that's probably because I raised it up and it's technically stuck in the platform. Okay, I'll just move it 1 forward. I think that should be okay. Okay, she's gonna pick up the guitar. Can you now play a song? Song 1. He is gonna play drums. Chat. I said chat to you guys. Oh my god, I've been brainwashed by stream. Guys, look, he's drumming. I mean, they're still not a great band, but this is so cool. Like, Loki kind of upset. Loki upset. Sure. Obsessed row. Speaking is difficult, apparently. I don't know what's going on with my speech lately, but it's not good today. Also, somehow my posters are clipping. Hold on, let me fix that. That's because I moved things around. Well, this is not a vibe. But I love this. I don't know what she's doing. Can you not reach this? It is functional, but it says... Oh, that's the thing. This is only functional if it's in your inventory. That's the thing. I forgot about that. The instruments have to be in your inventory to be functional. So this would be more like decorative and we can pretend. They are so bad. Like, the sound of this is actually horrendous, but at the same time, it's kind of fun. I kind of like it. I like that he's drumming. I feel like that fits him. He is not bad. I mean, the rest of the band kind of sucks, but he's not bad. He's getting hungry, so we're gonna get a quick meal. Let's have a quick meal or drink, and let's have some, let's see, peanut butter jelly sandwich. Let's stop playing for now. I love that she's mixing though. It's giving that feeling that they're actually like performing together. Like, that's kind of cool. So I also downloaded the mod where the festivals are back. So technically there is a way to go to the festival stage and perform there. I have to look up again how to do it exactly, but I'm very stoked for it. I think it's pretty cool. Oh, I love that he's like eating at his drum set. He's like, yeah, this is my spot in the band now. I am hanging out here. But tomorrow it's gonna be prom, which I think means that we're gonna have our first performance tomorrow, or at least I'm gonna try to have the first performance tomorrow. I'm also wondering right now with the mics if both of them can actually sing, because it seems like only one of them is using it. So maybe I'll just move this one over here just as like decorative, and then I'll just put these like this again, because I think then maybe they can both sing. Oh, she's like,
oh yeah, guys. You guys are doing so well. I'm loving it. I just recorded a little bit. I'm gonna produce it for you guys.
I think maybe he should actually produce a song. Calculator Rock kind of sounds like something you'd make in high school, because then we can release the track and we can pretend that it was actually made by our band and that they actually released the track and they can get famous from it. I also downloaded a mod that has a rock star career to it, because I was thinking it could be fun. Like, as far as I know, I have to actually check my own rules for the Pack Legacy, because I've written so many generations at this point that I don't always remember what I wrote for a specific generation. But let me check for Get Together. It says, okay, so he has to go into the entertainment career, and then it says you can pick which brand. Maybe we can go into the entertainment career and then the rockstar career, or we can do a rockstar career for a while and then go into entertainment. I picked entertainment, it's a base game career, specifically because there isn't like a better alternative, but I would totally be open to either trying to do both or maybe even switch eventually and try the rockstar career. But I feel like that would just fit him like so well. I think that's just perfect for him. Oh yeah, now they can actually sing together. Okay. So she's vibing, he's producing. This looks kind of cool though, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it looks kind of awesome. Is she gonna play drums? She gonna play guitar? Oh, he's like, I'm done. I mean, they are practicing. They're really trying. They're not that good, but they are really trying. I wonder if there's gonna come a point where they actually sound good. Like, all of them should be working on their skills, right? Like, they should all be gaining music skill. So at one point, they might still not play together, but at least they will be playing something or singing and it won't sound this terrible. I'm hoping. Okay, so he is getting pretty tired. He acquired the music production skill. Can he burn the track? Okay, he can. Eye of the Llama, kind of yes. Kind of want that, and then we're gonna release the track, okay? Yeah, let's just release it ourselves. And then he is a bit stinky. Since we have to go to school tomorrow, maybe we should actually go home. Hey, who are you? You look kind of cool. Mark Chan. I like your vibe. I love how everyone is kind of just hanging around at this storage facility as well. It's making it like normally in The Sims, there's always like just a few Sims around, right? Like sometimes lots feel really empty. But I truly feel like because in this spot, it kind of makes sense that there's not too many people. I kind of like it. It feels a little bit eerie if it's like at night like this. Also, I just realized this from Stranger Things actually is like moving and stuff. And these lights that I've used, like the broken ones, they sometimes flicker. It's kind of a haunted storage facility from time to time, but I'm not gonna lie, that again fits the vibe so well. I feel like if I wasn't so busy with the band practice, this could make for like a really cool kind of scary storyline. It is that I don't like horror or anything, so I'd probably not actually go through with that, but I think it is kind of fun. I love that you're just laying in the snow with your head in the wall. He looks like, oh my God, that was creepy. I was like, he looks like he's having an existential crisis, and he goes like, he like dead as looked me in the eye. Bestie, can you not be this creepy? Thank you. Anyways, I think we're gonna go home. Maybe we should start adding windows at this point because everyone's just saying hi to us. I also just realized that this door moved. Hold on, let's fix that. I just realized we also have to max out the DJ and the dancing skill. He's not working on that at all right now. So yeah, we have to make sure to focus on that as well because he's currently working specifically on the music skill a lot. I think his music skill at this point is pretty high actually. Guitar is 5, piano is 2, media production is 1. So that's the only downside is like playing the drums isn't really getting him any skill, I think. I don't think that the creator of that item has added the drum skill. So that kind of means that we're gonna have to focus on the other skills as well. He does have a little bit of dancing skill, but he doesn't really have any DJing skill yet. So we could also decide to focus on media production over DJing, although I think it would be fun if he eventually does all of it. It would fit with the rockstar career as well, because then he can maybe like also just, he can like create his own music, produce his own music, but also DJ his own tracks. I think that would be kind of fun. He's very, like, I think for his generation, I just like the concept of him kind of being like a multifaceted musical talent. But because of him being so creative and like growing up in this sort of restricted household where everything's very much focused on like the small life of the bakery and, you know, his 2 little sisters and stuff like that, I think he's struggling to really, I don't know, blossom as an artist in the beginning. Like, he's mostly just making music sort of as an outlet, not really realizing that he might actually be like really talented. You know, those kids that are like growing up and they always like make music, it's like sort of their second nature, but then they also have parents that like very much nourish that part of them. I feel like a really good example of this is like Billie Eilish and Phineas. I feel like both of them got so much love and like nourishment for their, you know, their talent and their skill that they grew up to like be very confident in that skill. Whereas I feel like Yule is very not like focused on being artistic or like playing music and stuff. I mean, he's artistic in a different way. Obviously, he makes cakes and he's like, you know, creative in that sense with like more like cooking and stuff. But I think that Miles is kind of struggling. Like, he's discovering that he enjoys this a lot. He's discovering that he's loving the process of making music, but I don't think he realizes initially that he's actually very good at it. So that would make sense that he's like trying out all these different skills and then kind of, I don't know, slowly growing into them, if that makes any sense. And then eventually he will turn out to be like really good at all of them. Also, Camilla is in the bakery. It's like 2:30 a.m. You know what? I don't like that. I'm gonna pretend that's actually not the case and you were in bed all along. I mean, I'm not even gonna worry too much. I don't know why everyone's awake, but I'll just let you guys do your own thing. Oh, the nanny is here. Okay, great. Let's actually go to sleep. Fun story, by the way. Someone spotted Violet, but like the original Violet, like teenager Violet, in my episodes when I'm going to school with Dawn and Parker. So I think there's like some lore here that we haven't fully explored. And someone was like asking me, like, maybe you have aging for unplayed households off. And at this point, I feel like I need to check because auto age unplayed households, I think this has been on ever since I turned on aging altogether. There was a beginning where when we were like all the way back when we were playing with Gen 1 with Elliot, I realized that the puppy wasn't aging up. And then I was like, wait, why is the puppy not getting an adult dog? And I realized that I had aging off completely. So that's why the first generation also took quite a while, because at first I wasn't realizing that there was like no progress in terms of age. But it seems like the auto aging for played households is actually on, or unplayed households. So now I am highly confused as to why Violet was in high school with Dawn and Parker, but then she was also in high school with Yule because they literally met and went to prom together. So now I'm like, how is this possible? And what is the story here? Because I know that Violet is actually not a default townie. Like, if I remember correctly, I think she was made in our save file, but I'm gonna have to check this. Her original name is Violet Barker. Yeah, so the thing is, she is actually not a default townie, I think, because I cannot find her. So I'm pretty sure she's a townie that we made in our save file, but I have absolutely zero clue how she stayed a teenager for such an incredible long time. I still wonder how she continued to be a teenager. She is aging now as she is part of this household, and I have seen other household age. So thank you for spotting her. Maybe she was immortal before. I have no idea. I'm like highly confused. I don't think, like, maybe she took an age down potion. I don't know if Sims can do that independently. I know it is, like, it exists in game. So, like, I know it's an option. And in terms of her family tree, let's take a quick look. So this is the thing. Yeah. So I remembered correctly. She is a townie that we made in our save file because Neil Barker is a sim that was made by my best friend when we made our save file like 5 years ago. But the interesting thing is, so he has a daughter, but there's no mom. So I think they were created together. Like, he lives by himself. Also, he was killed by a killer rabbit. That's unfortunate. That really sucks. So he lives by himself with a teenage daughter and then also a teenage son, apparently, Aaron Barker. Aaron Barker has quite the lineage. Oh my goodness. Aaron Barker then, but okay, so let's what the hell? This is not possible. So he is a Gen first. He basically is the same age as Elliot, maybe a little bit older. Like, he is similar to my adult Gen 1. She should be similar to my adult Gen 2, which is correct. She is absolutely part of the Parker and Dawn storyline. So her literal brother, Aaron, has a son who is already an elder, who has 4 children who are all adults, who then all have children as well. And somehow Violet has children that are younger than some of her descendants. At this point, the game isn't even saying anymore what they are. Like, she is their, wait, so aunt? Great aunt. She is their great grand aunt. How is this possible? I'm legit so confused. I'm actually really happy that someone was literally rewatching the episodes. So thank you for doing that. And then was like, hold on, I see this sim that I recognize from later episodes. Like, all the way back. I'm gonna check now. This is all the way back in episode 23. Is there any other sim that we recognize? I think there are a couple of sims. This is exactly 100 episodes ago. What the hell? How is this possible? I'm really confused. Actually, 100 because this is episode 123 that I'm recording right now. Violet has been around 100 episodes ago. This is amazing lore. I genuinely do not know how this happened. If you have any idea how this could potentially have happened, please do tell me, because clearly aging is not off for unplayed households because her brother is already dead. Her cousin, nephew, I never know which term is correct, is literally an elder, and she is an adult. She like literally just became an adult. She just started her adult life. Like, she just aged up the other day. She has 40 days until she even becomes an elder. I am beyond confused, but I think this is hilarious and I love it. And now I'm, in a way, even happier that we committed to eventually like making sure that Yule ended up with Violet and then they got back together and they reunited, because something in me was all this time, it was saying like, you need to get back to Violet. Like, he's not gonna find the one in his bakery. He already found the one. She just needs to re-enter his life. And I feel like this was all like very meant to be. I don't mean to be that person, but I am right now that person that is like, yes, it was in the stars, because literally the game was like, we need to keep her alive and ready until her actual soulmate is born. She is a teenager, but actually her like person isn't gonna be born until a couple of years. So we need to make sure that she stays young until they're ready. It's kind of like Age of Adeline situation for anyone who's seen that movie. I think this is very funny. I hope that you guys also enjoy this very random part of lore. I'm just gonna kind of speed through the night. I'll just let Yule and Violet and all the other sims kind of take care of themselves. I am mostly focused on Miles right now. He is not gonna go to school very rested today, but he has a long day because he has prom coming up. So at this point, I'm kind of tempted. He only has 50 reward points though, but technically I could buy the potion with Yule's reward points because he has so many, and I can just give it to Miles as like a super powerful coffee. I would very much like to have the sleep replacement, thank you. And then he has it in his inventory and I can just give it to Miles. There we go. And then I think what I'm gonna do is Miles is gonna drink that and then wake up again. You know, he is a night owl anyways. so that would make sense. And then he's gonna get ready for school and stuff. Like, we're gonna take a shower, eat, stuff like that. Because I really want to make sure that he has the best day at school, and then he, you know, he gets ready for prom. I might actually just send him to school and not go with him, so that we can kind of speed through the day, because I don't really want to play the school day. Although we could use the school day to work on his mischief skill again. I just realized that that might actually be kind of a good idea. Instead of, you know, follow the classes, we'll just focus on mischief. I think if we go upstairs to the computer room, we can even like skip classes. That's gonna be fine. He has been caught before, so there's a risk of us getting expelled, which would be kind of unfortunate, getting expelled before prom, but hey. Okay, so I'm just gonna let him get some food. But yeah, someone said that trolling the forums is a great way to get your mischief up without like also getting involved or like having other sims not like you. And we 100% need to save before we summon that urban myth, because I am so scared that he is gonna die. Like, imagine our literal legacy heir dying. Also, why can I not drag this plate out of the fridge? Place in world? That's weird. We have like spilled food in the fridge, but I couldn't drag the plate out. But now that it's here, I can, oh, clean up. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Then I'll just do like spoiled food, like clean it out. I'm now realizing as I'm playing, so for anyone who doesn't know, you won't see this episode until it has already happened. So I'll make sure to also post about it on the community tab here on YouTube. But I am participating in Twitch Rivals tonight, like for The Sims. Lil Simsy is hosting a Sims bingo, and I am one of the team captains. And together with my friend Amber, we are gonna participate in a big sim challenge. We will have 2.5 hours to complete all kinds of challenges, and it is gonna be a challenge with only the base game, cats and dogs, and cottage living, so very limited packs. And on top of that, you are not allowed to use any mods. And I don't remember the last time that I have played without any mods in my game, specifically things like the pie menu search mod and stuff. I am a little bit scared that I won't be able to play this game without my mods. So yeah, this is gonna be very exciting. I am a bit nervous, but I'm also very excited for, like, you know, being able to participate in an event like this. It's kind of fun that you get to like do an official esports event for The Sims. Like, how often does that happen? So I'm very stoked. There's like lots of fun teams. Like I said, I'll post about it on the community tab, because as soon as you hear me talk about this, it will have already happened, because I always pre-record my episodes. But yeah, I hope to see you guys there, and it's gonna be super fun. It will be live streamed on my channel and on Twitch's Rivals channels. Again, I'll post about it. It feels so silly because right now it feels like it makes sense to tell you guys, but when you're seeing this, it's literally already passed. But if you were there, let's say it like that. If you were there, if you did see me participate in Twitch Rivals, or if you just watched the whole event or you watched other people participate, let me know in the comments down below what you thought of it, because I would love to hear your thoughts on like how this challenge went. It's weird that as you're hearing this and I'm asking you this, you guys will already know the outcome. You will know the winners and you will know everything that went down, and I am like completely not in the know. So I'm asking you a question that you can answer, but I cannot myself, which is kind of a weird situation, not gonna lie. Wait. Oh crap, I clicked send the loan. Oh no, I did that just like without thinking. So now he's off to school and we just have to wait. Okay, that was honestly my fault, because I genuinely wanted to work on his... What are you doing? Bestie, are you good? He's like, he has seen his son play a lot of guitar. He's like,
I can do that too. Let me practice. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm so good. Oh yeah, I'm feeling it.
So both of the kids are not doing too great. Oh, you're stinky and you're out here and you're gonna listen to the nanny. Well, you know what? I'll just let the nanny take care of you guys, because I kind of want to open the bakery today. If we're gonna wait anyways. Oh my god, we have so much spoiled food. Okay, we're just gonna open the bakery. Why not? Let's go for it. In the meantime, I'm gonna clean everything out, because oh my lordy loo, this is not good. So much spoiled food in here. Okay, it was actually not too bad. It was just 4 plates. It looked way worse, but Miles just made his first money from music. He just made 18 bucks from The Eyes of the Llama. That is honestly fantastic. I love that for him. I'm super stoked. Do I not have another bin? I was just about to say, I remember having another money trash can. There we go. Okay, so I'll just let customers come in. I'll just let them run the bakery. You are getting a bath from the nanny, so things are actually looking up. The nanny is doing her job. You are sad, but actually not doing too bad, so I'll just fast forward the time. Okay, I don't think the nanny is very good at her job, because none of my children are super happy, but hey, it's not my problem that none of them take care of the kids independently. I'm just waiting for Miles to come back from school. Has gotten in... Uh-oh, Miles has gotten in trouble at school. Keep it up and they might get expelled. Oh no. Oh no. Prom is coming. The dance takes place on Saturday. Oh my god. I completely forgot. Prom isn't on Friday. It's on Saturday. Oh, that's not good. I completely forgot. Okay, so we're not going to prom today, I guess. Then I think what I'll just do is I'll go and start a club hangout. Oh, Miles cannot start or join a club gathering while a small business is open. Well, sorry, bestie boos. I'm afraid that you guys are gonna have to close the business down for today. Let's close the shop. No earning money for you because your precious son wants to go back and rehearse with his band. And the shop is closed. Okay, amazing. We actually made a loss. Oopsie. Well, we didn't really make a loss because the 120 that we paid, no, we still made a loss though. The 120 technically was paid to ourselves. We made a loss of 9 simoleons with opening the shop today. Great. Let's gather at the self-storage facility and let's actually go and practice some more. Oh, he finally changed into the fit again as well. Okay, I feel like we need to fix the fit. I'm sorry. I just realized if none of them are going to be wearing pants, I feel like I need to fix the fit. I'm quickly going to save and we're going to make sure to modify the club outfit. We're going to give them pants. I think it's time because and shoes maybe as well because this is not a vibe. This is not a vibe. Hold on. Modify club outfits. Let's go for the male adult first. I think that's the one that we edited. Okay, let's see. We want to give them nice pants though. Like I feel like something like this, a bit like somewhat modern. And then let's give them some nice shoes as well. I feel like some like nice boots would be good. Or maybe just some like black sneakers could work as well. That looks hella comfortable. So let's save that one actually. And someone also said that for like band names, we can either do something again with like his name, so like Miles, and then kind of get creative just like we did with Bice for Miles. Or we can kind of lean into the whole sweater theme and call the band like Dag Dag or Sul Sul or something. So I wanted to kind of get your ideas on those suggestions in the comments down below because I feel like I love both of those a lot, but I also feel like with the Miles one, we can like go a lot of routes and that can definitely be super fun, but I'm not feeling, or like not necessarily feeling, but like I don't have the most inspiration for it. So if you have any fun suggestions with his name in it, that would be super cool. But then I also think that like the Dag Dag or Sul Sul can be super fun, or any other Sims reference. Like, I don't know, we can have like another Simlish saying that could go, could be the name of the band. But I think there's multiple options there, but I haven't fully settled on it yet. So it's very much in progress. Okay, so for the girlies, we need some we can go flared. I think that might be nice. Maybe they can be like opposites. So the guys are wearing like the beige sweater with the black pants, and then the girlies can wear the black sweater with the beige pants. I think that might actually be kind of cool. I mean, we could also call the band like anything like Plum Bob or something. I feel like there's options. Ooh, those heels are cool. Yes, let's go for that. And then I feel like it could be fun if the girlies are wearing maybe, I don't know, can we not do like sunglasses? Okay, apparently that's not an option. So we cannot go into the face option. So we cannot give them like an accessory like that. We can give them obviously like a hat or something, but I don't know. I feel like those are not really, we could have like the sunglasses on the head though. I don't know if those will look good on everyone. We could also go for a bucket hat. Oh, those are kind of nice actually. Okay, maybe I want to do that for the girlies. Let's save. And then I think we have to stop the gathering and restart it for all of them to switch into the outfits. All of them have now switched out of the outfit. So let's end the gathering. Let's play and then let's start the gathering again. And let's see if they're all gonna switch. No, you're not all gonna switch? Okay, maybe it needed to be ended longer. Okay, so they're all still going into the storage facility. They're all still gonna hang out here and like make music. So I kind of want to start the gathering again now. All club members have been notified. Is it because we're not traveling? None of them are changing into the outfits. I mean, they're all immediately making music, so that's still working. That's good. I feel like he could also actually practice singing. I don't think they're switching into the outfit now. I think we would actually like have to travel away and come back. I'm kind of tempted to do that though, because I really like the idea of them all wearing the outfit and like actually seeing it all together. So I'm quickly gonna do that. I'm just gonna travel, like, I don't know. We can travel. Is there a public lot in here? I don't think I have any public lots apart from this. We can go to the restaurant and then come back. At least then it doesn't have to load like a whole household, which I think is nice. Okay, let's restart a gathering. Let's gather at the self-storage facility. Then everyone's gonna come together again and we'll be able to see the outfits. Very important. I mean, we cannot have them perform at prom without pants. I just realized that imagine if prom had actually been on the Friday, then all of them would have just gone to prom and performed without pants. Big yikes. Okay, are they? Yay, they are all switching. Awesome. Okay, that actually looks super cute. Love that. Amazing. And then they're all gonna go play music. So Bestie, you're also gonna go here and you're gonna produce a new track. Oh, she's producing a new track. Unfortunate. Well, let's see what everyone's gonna do. Okay, can you then practice guitar? Hold on. I feel like the guitar needs to move to another spot because right now I don't think he can access it. I think if the guitar is over here, that should be better. Or do I want him to play drums? I actually haven't fully figured it out. I thought she was gonna play piano, but she hasn't figured that out either yet. Oh no, she's gonna play guitar, I guess. Well, then you go practice piano. Ah, dang it. Go back to singing. It was so perfect with all of you on stage. Oh, you're gonna go sing now? Okay, that's cool too. Look at them, they look so cool. Okay, I kind of want him to play drums. I just realized this. It's not as good for his music skill, but I kind of want him to play a song there because I think that just looks cooler. Oh my god, they sound so bad. Is this ever gonna get better? I don't know. But they look really cool. Like, what the heck? Look at them. Like, someone's producing their music. They're like guitar, singing, drums, bass or guitar as well. I just feel like this is so perfect. I did not expect this to work so well with the whole club system, but I'm kind of here for it. It would be cool if the girl who's producing right now eventually goes to play the piano because then they're actually all on stage. She gonna do it? I know that you can move back there because Yule was just back there, so I know you can. But I think she just left. I think she's like, yeah, you guys are so terrible. I don't think I can produce anything with this. But at least they're all practicing music and I really like their outfits. I think it's like a good vibe. Now that they all have pants, and I like kind of the mix how the guys are wearing like the beige sweater and then the black shorts or the black pants, and then the girls are kind of like reversed. And I feel like the bucket hats also really fit the vibe. So yeah, I'm kind of stoked for this. I think this is super cool. I'm very excited for their first performance tomorrow in game. But I do think that this is where I'm gonna have to leave the episode for today because I have some more things to do and to prepare for the tournament for tonight. So let me know if you have any suggestions again for the band names or just in general anything. And I want to hear you guys' thoughts about the whole Violet lore and how it happened that she stayed young. If you enjoyed this episode, as always, please toss it a cheeky like. If this is the first time that you're seeing any of my videos, don't forget to check out my channel. And if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. And with all of that being said, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you on the next one. Bye everyone!